A murder that shocked an upscale California neighborhood is now the focus of an international manhunt. Multi-millionaire businessman Peter Chadwick and his wife QC disappeared from their Newport Beach home back in 2012. Now, Chadwick was later charged with her murder for allegedly staging her death. After posting his $1 million bail, he then just vanished. Now, U.S. Marshals are revealing key clues to 48 Hours that may lead to Chadwick's location. 48 Hours' Tracy Smith is following this manhunt.
After Peter and QC Chadwick went missing, the first sign of trouble was found in their Newport Beach home. Sergeant Ryan Peters and Lieutenant Brian Moore worked the case.
In the master bathroom, they initially saw the broken glass.
We had blood at the bottom of the bathtub.
Hours ticked by with no sign of the couple until early the next morning when Peter Chadwick showed up in a gas station near the Mexican border, 100 miles away from his home, and called 911 to say that his wife, QC, had been murdered.
911 emergency, this is Crystal.
Yeah, my wife's dead.
And this was a huge break.
This was huge.
They took her.
Who took her?
Juan.
Chadwick claimed that he took a house painter named Juan, no last name given, to his home, and Juan attacked his wife, drowning her in their bathtub. He then threatened Chadwick with a 2-inch pocket knife.
And Juan orders Peter to help him get QC's body out of the tub.
With Juan at his side, Chadwick claimed he was forced to drive all through the night with his wife's body in the back of his SUV. He said that Juan then drove off with QC's body, leaving Chadwick alone at that gas station. Police picked up Peter Chadwick and immediately found holes in his story.
Any signs of Juan at all?
No.
Police say Chadwick is seen at a toll shortly after he left his home, with no sign of Juan in the vehicle.
Everyone we talked to and described this Juan individual, no one had any idea who that was or could give us any information related to this person.
What's more, Chadwick's own body had some incriminating injuries.
He had scratches on his neck and arms. He had a bite mark on his forearm.
Just 6 hours after making that 911 call, Peter Chadwick was arrested for murder.
He wasn't defensive, angry, sad, emotional in any way.
QC's body was eventually found in a dumpster. She'd been strangled. In court, Peter Chadwick pleaded not guilty. He was granted $1 million bail. No problem for the multimillionaire businessman.
So as you're looking down the road, you're thinking Peter Chadwick is going to end up where?
In prison.
But Peter Chadwick had other plans and vanished.
Dun, 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 dun. Tracy Smith joins us at the table. Interesting, he makes up somebody named Juan to go on the run. Why can't he be Poindexter or something like that?
Good question, right?
Instantly it conjures up an image. It's not very nice. So he's a wanted fugitive. Where do the police rather think he is today?
Well, here's the thing. He could be anywhere because he drained his bank accounts before he split of about $1 million. That could take you anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
So they've looked in Japan, Mexico, Ukraine. They've had leads all over the place. He literally could be anywhere.
His scratches on the body seem pretty incriminating.
What was the motive?
Yeah.
Why would he kill his wife?
They found a handwritten note that said Peter's computer search history. And on that note, it looks like it was in QC's writing, were things like escort services, divorce, how to torture someone. So what they think is that she confronted Peter with this, and then there was a fight, and it led to her death.
Well, let's hope somebody sees something on 48 Hours on Saturday night, the day before your big interview with Howard Stern on Sunday morning. Looking forward to that.
Thank you for mentioning that.
You've got a very busy weekend, Tracy.
Yes, indeed.
Tracy all the time. Did you like Howard Stern?
I did like Howard Stern. You'll see a different side of Howard Stern on Sunday.
So I know, so I've heard.
The teases are piling on top of teases here, Tracy. Thank you very much.
Tracy.
And you can watch Tracy Smith's 48 Hours report, #Find Peter Chadwick, Saturday at 10, 9 Central, right here on CBS.